Hello fellow LEGO friends, it's Lucas here and welcome back to the city. In this update, I have made some exciting progress across several key areas, from new greenery popping up around the museum to major construction work transforming Main Street and even updates to the Tudor Corner and medieval town square. There is a lot to cover, so let's dive in and take a closer look at how the city is coming to life. As always, let's start at the museum. The small garden I showed you in the last video now features a beautiful tree, and I have to say that I absolutely love this hidden gem in the heart of the city. On the opposite side of the museum, the second garden is also taking shape. Here, you will find a mix of eucalyptus trees and a few flowers, all tied together by decorative lamps placed around the perimeter. Now, let's shift our focus to the other side of the street. As you can see, Main Street is undergoing major construction, and it's slowly coming together. Let's take a closer look at each building and what it has to offer. Starting from the right, the first three storefronts are repurposed buildings from the official Holiday Main Street LEGO sets. They include a mix of shops, one selling music instruments, one filled with toys, and one unit that is still vacant. So if anyone's interested in renting a spot, feel free to get in touch. Just next to these, squeezed between two shops, is a small kiosk. The last shop on this side of Main Street will be dedicated to wizarding souvenirs. So far, I have only managed to build part of the ground floor, but an upper floor will be added later. Same goes for the kiosk. The plan is for all buildings on Main Street to have just 2 levels. Across from the Main Street is the largest building currently under construction, a brand new department store made exclusively for the LEGO Cities residents. This structure will also be 2 stories high, but the ground floor will be noticeably taller than the others. You can already get a sense of its final height from the nearly completely decorative columns in the front. Now let's take a closer look at the Tudor Corner building and see what's new. At first glance, it may seem like the facade is nearly complete, but don't be fooled. There are still a few tweaks needed, and the roof definitely needs some refinement. I haven't worked much on the interior yet, as I prefer to finish the exterior before moving inside. And that protruding section of the facade, I am still unsure about it. I might keep it as it is for now and see how it looks once the rest of the build is done. Looking towards the main square, the updated facade definitely looks cleaner and more polished than what I showed you in the last video. And I'm planning to keep it at 4 stories tall. The building attached to the Tudor Corner is also starting to take shape. I have reused as many bricks from the original set as possible, which is why the ground floor features that baby blue color. Surprisingly, it adds a nice contrast to the more muted tones of the surrounding buildings. I'm still debating whether to make this building 3 or 4 stories high. What do you think? Hopefully, by the time of the next city update, this entire section will be finished, and I will give you a closer look at all the details. Finally, let's head over to the medieval town square, which is now almost complete. The right side building, in my opinion, looks fantastic. The left side building still needs some work, especially the roof. After watching the last video, I realized I prefer the original version of the roof. The current one doesn't feel quite proportional to the rest of the structure. On one side, I have added a window and a narrow alleyway between the town square and the expanded gallery. Around the back, the ground floor of the medieval town square now features some charming little shops offering local delicacies. And lastly, here is a look at the extended section of the art gallery. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The roof is complete with a terrace where minifigures can enjoy a drink while taking in the view of the main square. And that wraps up today's update. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of the latest changes? And is there anything you would improve or add? And if you are planning to pick up a new Lego set or place an order through Pick a Brick, using my affiliate links is a great way to support my channel and help keep this city growing. Thank you very much. And as always, thank you so much for your support and watching until the end. And until next time, happy building!